Dubbed as Sin City and renowned for its flashy nature, Las Vegas recently amped up its glitz with the addition of a Formula One race. The debut of the Las Vegas Grand Prix stirred significant discussion this season, but much of the conversation centered on its drawbacks. The race brought numerous challenges, drawing criticism not only from the city's residents, but also from the drivers competing in Las Vegas. Get ready for the story of how Las Vegas transformed into an epic racetrack. It's like a perfect match, the thrilling world of motorsports in the most dazzling city on Earth. Or is it? Hosting a Grand Prix in a renowned city like Las Vegas, Singapore, or Bahrain brings its own excitement, but it also brings unique challenges. Designing city tracks is tricky because each city is different. You have to use existing streets, but sometimes safety zones or buildings can make it difficult to create a good layout. In Monaco, the oldest street race, they've mastered this art. They set up temporary structures before the race and take them down swiftly after. However, it's not always smooth sailing. This race in Las Vegas wasn't the first Grand Prix there. The first attempt in 1981 was at Caesar's Palace, but was held in the hotel's car park due to safety concerns and lack of city support. Unfortunately, it was sweltering, boring, and lasted only 2 years on the Formula One calendar. But Las Vegas loves second chances. This time, Formula One made a big comeback in the city, although they left the casino parking lot behind. The 17-corner track was chosen from 31 designs, aiming to showcase the best of Las Vegas. First, we consider Las Vegas Boulevard, the famous shot everyone knows. We needed to figure out how to turn this iconic strip into a track suitable for Formula One. It had to be safe, allow for high speeds of over 300 km per hour, enable overtaking, and provide all necessary facilities. The track begins with several turns, then speeds up towards the newest landmark, the MSG Sphere. It loops back around the iconic strip, passing almost 2 kilometers of the world's most famous casinos. Next, a series of left turns leads the drivers back to the start line. Although it sounds fantastic, it was a rushed decision. After the announcement in March 2022, the team had just 20 months to make it happen. To accommodate everything needed for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, they bought a 39-acre plot near the strip to construct a permanent setup. They created the largest paddock in the entire F1 circuit, over 300 meters long, 30 meters wide, topped with a big illuminated F1 logo. The site has 13 garages on the ground floor for each team, along with 2 more floors and a rooftop for hospitality. Construction started in November 2022, giving them just 11 months to finish by October 2023. Completing this on time in Las Vegas was tough. They bought essential systems like escalators and elevators early to avoid delays. As steel beams would take too long, they used concrete and rebar for the building structure. To speed up construction, they divided the building plan into 2 150-meter-long sections. Crews started building at both ends of the site and worked towards the middle. During the busiest times, construction went on for 20 hours a day, with 500 people working in 2 shifts. Once the structure was up, they rushed to install special equipment. F1 tools typically need European power standards, so they had to add electrical transformers to all the garages. Like in racing, construction requires speed and accuracy. For professionals in architecture, engineering, construction, and operations (AECO), delivering projects efficiently is crucial. In Las Vegas, where construction is a big deal, this also involves digital transformation. The city approves about 20,000 building permits yearly. Now for the race, the roads in Las Vegas weren't suitable for $20 million race cars due to bumps and cracks. To ensure a smooth and safe track, they spent $80 million to upgrade the roads to Formula One standards. This involved removing layers of the existing road and adding new ones to create a flat surface with a tolerance of 3 mm for every 4 meters. But if you ask Carlos Sainz, he'd tell you that you wasted your money. While this effort satisfies Formula One, the race needs to consider other stakeholders too. Unlike in some street circuits where roads are closed for days, Las Vegas only shuts down roads for 7 hours at a time to accommodate other activities and neighbors. What's really unique here is that after each race session, it opens part of the track to allow access to nearby casinos, hotels, and restaurants. People can use the track during these times, but it needs to be quickly closed again for the next day's Formula 1 session. But apart from the massive and big advertisement, is this really an enjoyable race? Before the race, there was controversy over view blocking filters placed on pedestrian bridges over the strip, blocking people without tickets from even seeing the track. When the locals tried to remove them, cage-like structures were added to prevent access and stop anything from being thrown onto the track. Shops along the strip were barred from selling glass items during specific times around the F1 sessions to prevent anything harmful from ending up on the track. Similar to other permanent tracks, view-blocking screens were installed on fences lining the track's perimeter on the strip. Despite being accessible to the public during live sessions, some fans, suspected to be without tickets, tore through these screens to catch a glimpse of the track. Staff tried to replace the damaged screens, but faced challenges in doing so. Opposite the Planet Hollywood Casino and close to turn 14 on the track, there was a concerning area during the race. After incidents in races in Australia and Brazil where fans breached security lines, fan behaviour around the track has been a focus for F1 and the FIA. But this time, race control didn't report any safety concerns regarding fan behaviour. The fences where fans congregated were near the track's edge, so neither the fans nor the drivers were in danger, unlike incidents in Melbourne and Sao Paulo. A law firm in Nevada has taken legal action against the Las Vegas GP organization to seek refunds for affected spectators. There's been no comment yet for the F1 organization, which oversees the Las Vegas GP event promoter, regarding the torn down screens. Another incident happened with Ferrari and Carlos Sainz. The incident led to the cancellation of the first practice for the Las Vegas Grand Prix and was deemed unacceptable by Ferrari boss Fred Vasseur. During the opening session, lasting just 8 minutes, Carlos Sainz's Ferrari dislodged a drain cover, causing severe damage to his car's underside. Alpine also confirmed Esteban Ocon's car sustained damage when it went over the same point on the track. Ferrari announced that Sainz would not participate in the second practice if it were to proceed. The damage was extensive, affecting the car's monocoque, engine, and batteries, leading Vasseur to express his frustration at the situation, labeling it unacceptable for Formula 1. The FIA aimed to hold a 90-minute second practice session later than scheduled, pending fixes to approximately 20 to 30 water valve covers along the strip. Nevada law restricts welding the covers, which has been a previous solution after a similar incident in 2019. Vasseur clarified that the event's focus on spectacle did not compromise safety. He emphasized separating the showmanship from the sporting aspect, asserting that a strong sporting side could coexist with a grand event. The incident, albeit occurring in a non-competitive season, marked a farcical start to the highly anticipated race. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff, on the other hand, defended the event, downplaying the setback and highlighting the late start times in Las Vegas' session schedule. This is what he said: "It's completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. FP1, how can you even dare trying to talk bad about an event that sets the new standards? New standards to everything. You're speaking about an effing drain cover that's been undone. That has happened before. That's nothing. It's FP1. Give credit to the people who have set up this Grand Prix. They have made this sport much bigger than it ever was." Despite a grand opening ceremony, drivers had mixed reactions to the start of the Vegas GP. Verstappen openly criticized the race's focus on off-track entertainment, expressing his thoughts passionately for about 2 minutes. He believed the event lacked the genuine spirit of a traditional racetrack. Many fans, not just his supporters, but also followers of Lewis Hamilton and others, appreciated his comments on social media. While Verstappen wasn't entirely comfortable with the extra activities the drivers were asked to do, Red Bull's team principal, Christian Horner, admired Verstappen's willingness to wear the Elvis Presley-themed overalls and sing Viva Las Vegas during the in-lap. Horner stated that Max Verstappen enjoys racing, but some of the showy elements around F1 made him uneasy. Despite his discomfort with the extravaganza, Verstappen acknowledges the importance of the event for F1. Regarding Verstappen's reaction to the Elvis suit idea, Horner mentioned that they had discussed it weeks ago, and Verstappen was aware and agreed to it. Having both Verstappen and another team member in Elvis costumes on the podium was considered a great outcome. Verstappen, after winning his 18th race of the season, mentioned feeling pressured by his boss to sing Presley's Viva Las Vegas, and admitted that the race itself had been enjoyable. He confessed needing some singing lessons after being put on the spot by Horner, but acknowledged the fun he had during the race. What do you think about Las Vegas's future? Do you think the critics are hollow and the race should be kept in the future, or do you think it needs some changes? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure you watch the next video right now.